Well, hello there.
Why, hello.
Hi there.
Why, I do declare this is the history buffoons.
Oh my God.
Touch my pearls. I am Bradley.
How are you?
Oh, I am just fine.
I am Kate.
Can we stop talking like this?
No, I think this is brilliant.
I think this is
I think this is
terrible.
I think this is a niche we have found. Oh my darling, this is such a great day.
Why, I have never had such a wonderful time before like this. All right, I want to unalive myself, whatever. I am not drunk enough for this.
I am Kate.
And I am Bradley.
And this is History Buffoons.
Welcome again with a little less terrible southern accents. We apologize to anyone in the South.
Falsely representation.
We are not what you would call good actors because
Speak
we don't
for
act.
yourself.
No, I've seen you. I am speaking for myself for you. Muy terrible. If I do say so myself. All right, so.
How you doing?
I am okay.
Oh, just okay.
Well, a year ago today, the day we're recording this, my father passed away. So it's kind of nice to be a little preoccupied with doing some stuff like this. So thank you for that. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to drink some beer in honor of my father. Also, shout out to Larry from Sierra Nevada. We are both going to have Sierra Nevada today, which we'll get into just now. I am pretty sure I've had this on the podcast last year, and I'm so excited to have it again this year.
Because it's seasonal. This
is my favorite beer, Sierra Celebration. It's an IPA. It's a fresh hop IPA. It's so fucking good. And when I was looking for beers for the podcast, I'm like, oh my God, it's out. And they had it in bottles, so I was even more excited. I like it in bottles so much better, personally.
Yeah.
It's fine in cans, obviously.
I mean, cheaper, but yeah.
Actually, no. But most,
but not this one?
Not this brand,
okay.
Basically. At least I don't remember it being. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I would pay a buck more for a 12-pack of this over cans. Anyways, so shout out to Larry. I sent him this saying, hey, my first one of the year. Cheers. And he responded back. He's always been a good guy. I've known him for a long time. Been to California with him, and I've been to North Carolina with him.
And he works for Sierra Nevada?
He works for Sierra Nevada. Okay. He's the rep in this general territory that we live in and we reside in. But
Hi, Larry.
Hi, Larry. So what I got you, because this is new, I believe. I got you the Pils, Sierra Nevada Pils Craft Lager. They come in cute little 8-ounce cans. So it actually comes in an 8-pack instead of a 6-pack.
There's a little saying at the very top.
Isn't that cute?
It's super cute. It says family owned, operated, and argued over.
Yep. No, I know. I've had many a Sierra Nevada, and I have seen that a lot, but I love it. It's so great.
This is great. Okay, I'm going to open mine.
Right. I have a bottle opener because you have a can. There we go.
It's a cute little can. It's like...
That's a baby can.
It's like the Red Bull gives you wings. Red Bull. It's like Red Bull cans.
Oh my God. So good.
That's a Pilsner.
I mean, that tracks.
It's good. I like it.
Is it good?
Yeah, it is super good.
So since we got you an 8-pack, I am going to focus on Celebration on this episode. I might get a little loopy. 6.8.
Ruh-roh.
So I'd like to apologize in advance. But I do want to try one of those after the podcast because, again, you're more of a lager person than I am. I do like some. I mean, I've been drinking Banquet for a while. But it's Sierra Nevada. I got to try it.
It's delicious.
Delicious. So, all right, let's get into it. What do we got today?
We have a 2-parter.
This is a 2-parter?
Mm-hmm.
The hell you say?
I clutch my pearls.
Clutch my pearls. This cannot be happening right now.
Oh, my land.
Oh, my land.
It is a 2-parter.
I didn't know that.
Yes.
Surprise.
You and I are only going over the first half, And next week, we're going to do the second half, just like our followers.
Holy shit.
I
That's
know.
what a two-parter means?
Absolutely does.
God damn.
Can you imagine?
No, I learn something new every fucking time I'm on this podcast. This is crazy.
So the first part, we are going to talk about the Oregon Trail.
Oh, shit.
Yes.
And you died of dysentery.
We are going to talk about a generalized Oregon Trail experience.
Not the Donner part. That's a different trail.
Nope, that is the same trail.
Oh, it was the Oregon Trail, right?
Yep. They just took like a northern pass.
Gotcha.
I actually mentioned them, but
we're not talking about them specifically. Okay.
So today it's going to be like a general Oregon Trail experience.
Do we get to talk about the game?
I didn't go into the game.
Oh, the game, dude, that was a classic.
Okay, I'll add that into my next part.
That's okay if you don't.
It's a great game.
But,
they turned it into a card game too. Did you know that?
No, really?
It's a card game now.
Oh, yeah. I didn't know that.
Yeah. So the next episode. Did you have something else you'd like to?
I was just going to go on about the game for a minute.
Oh, go ahead. I loved the game.
I grew up on that fucking game with the old green screen shitty computers from the 80s.
And all pixelated.
Yeah, with the ox carrying the fucking cart.
You have died of dysentery.
Yes. Oh, so great. It was because it was basically, you made decisions and you were either
choose your own adventure.
Basically. Yeah, that's a great way to put it. Mm-hmm. But I loved that game when I was a kid. And I died of dysentery a lot.
Yeah. I will look into that for our next one.
I have an itch on my back. I'm trying
all right,
to scratch
Baloo
it.
of Jungle Book. Baloo of Jungle Book. He always did that.
Oh, yeah.
Against the tree.
He?
Anyway.
Did you ever watch Tailspin?
Yes.
I love that show. Anyways.
Okay. So the second part next week, it's going to be about a specific family.
On the Oregon Trail.
On the Oregon Trail.
Oregon Trail. I'm from Wisconsin.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to scratch my back. Thank you, Sarah Nevada, for your help.
Okay.
See, this is how much I like Sierra Nevada. Even my bottle opener, thank you, Larry, is Sierra Nevada. So I have a keychain. Not picking that up. Sierra Nevada.
Torpedo.
Tubes. Had to do it.
Okay. Oregon fever.
Oregon fever, yeah.
Oregon fever.
Oregon fever.
Why do you call it Oregon?
I grew up.
You weird Wisconsinite.
I'm sorry. We're not all from the fields of corn. Jesus.
Nor do we talk like that.
Yeah, that's what you did when I first met you, and you finally acclimated to Wisconsin.
Stop it.
I don't know. I've just it's so shorts. It's two-parter. We got time. So for a while, I worked for a local furniture company. Shout out to Al and his mom, because his mom basically got me the job. They were called Steinhoffels, and for a while I ran. I moved around. Like, I only ran one individually, but I ran a couple different mattress stores for them when they used to have them. They don't anymore. But I was out at our Janesville location. That's where I was currently working at the time. And this lady comes in, and I had to wait for people to come in. It's not high traffic, whatever. You just sit there, get fat, and play on the computer and answer stupid service calls. Mm-hmm. So this lady comes in. She was in visiting family or whatever it was. And she needed a couple mattresses for some, I don't even remember, kids or whatever. It doesn't matter. But I needed her license to do like the processing, the payment, and so on, or whatever. I'm like, oh, you're from Oregon. No, it's Oregon. I'm like, I'm from Wisconsin. It's Oregon. Don't fucking argue with me. I don't correct you for talking stupid, like saying Oregon. I don't know. I'm from Wisconsin. This is how I talk. No one needs to correct me. I mean... Seriously, should I start correcting everybody who says something wrong in my opinion?
No.
It's your opinion. It's my truth. Fucking hate when people say that.
Keep drinking.
I'm trying.
Okay.
Don't make me tell stories.
I'm trying to keep going, but oh my goodness. Okay.
Oregon. Fever.
So, yes, people were coming down with Oregon fever.
Yeah.
Symptoms included. Are you ready for this?
Oh, God. Waiting with bated breath.
Selling your house. Big symptom.
That's a fever?
Buying an ox.
Oh, you mean so like they would sell their shit so they could go? Gotcha.
They would buy an ox. They believed that land out west was basically heaven with better soil.
Well, it was uncharted territory at the time.
For the most part, yes.
I mean, for the most part, obviously, yes. But I mean, it was basically the great Western expansion, like with the whole gold rush and moving out and so on, more space, trying to claim their giant plot of land or whatever it might have been. So, yeah, I mean, it makes sense. Like, hey, man, we got better opportunity out there. Let's sell what we got here and go make even more out there, is more or less what it was.
So propagandists and government folks hyped Oregon like it was the Garden of Eden.
Right.
Bragged about its perfect disease-free climate.
That seems like a bold claim.
These promoters offered free land, and that is very irresistible for people who are trying to make it.
How could they just offer it up free? Like, I mean, were they allowed to do that? Mm-hmm. Okay, so these people own, was it the government?
I would assume so.
I mean, that would make sense. Like, hey, we need people further west. We'll give you a plot of land for free. Yeah. Go inhabit it and start farming and shit.
We're not talking just a plot of land.
No, like huge farms, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
640 acres.
Holy shit. Mm-hmm. That's a lot of me.
Yeah.
My last name's Akers.
So they were getting this for free compared to paying, around $200 for 160 acres in the east.
Oh, wow. That's significant.
Exactly.
Especially the amount of money back then. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry. Did you say the year we're talking about?
Not yet.
Okay.
We are kind of in the 1840s.
Okay. That's what I thought. Mm-hmm. I thought it was mid 1800s, but that makes sense.
And like I said, this is kind of a generic time frame at this moment. Yes, overview. Exactly.
Look at me go and know shit.
Immigrants, those moving from the United States to the
Oregon Territory?
Yes.
Yeah.
They were called immigrants with an E.
Do you know what the difference between an immigrant and an emigrant is?
Emigrant is moving out of your country.
Emigrated, yeah.
Yes.
Correct.
Immigrant is moving into a new country.
Look at us go.
I know.
Math.
Am I right?
I always just say math.
So.
I like math.
Immigrants typically gathered at the Missouri River. It was kind of their jumping off point or their starting point.
Why can't I correct you there? I say Missouri.
Do you really?
No.
So they would start in Independence, Missouri, or St. Joseph, Missouri, okay? And they would kind of gather in early spring.
Okay.
And then they would depart in mid-April or early May.
So they get most of the summer travel?
Yes.
Okay.
Too early meant no grass on the prairies for the oxen.
Sure, that makes sense. Too late.
It risked deadly snow in the mountains.
Correct, yeah. So did they have to cross the Rockies when they did this?
Yes.
Okay.
So travelers would say, quote, leave in May and you'll pray. Leave in June and you're doomed.
I'm going to start saying that.
So families often sold farms, possessions to fund their journey. It required about $500 to $1,000 to properly outfit a wagon.
So you get the wagon, the ox, all your supplies.
Yes, all the
lanterns,
your provisions,
ropes, food, everything, whatever the fuck you would need was about $500 to $1,000.
Yes.
Wow.
And it was approximately 2,000-mile trip.
Damn.
That is an equivalent to between $18,000 and $40,000 today.
Holy shit.
Yes.
I mean, that's moving costs.
Yep.
Do you pay to relocate?
So immigrants had to purchase everything they needed up front.
Of course. You know why? Because then they get more money.
Plus tools, supplies to start their new home in Oregon.
Right. So they were promised this swath of land.
In paradise.
In paradise where there's no disease except for dysentery.
They don't know that yet.
Stay tuned. But obviously they didn't have a house. It's not like they're moving into a house, so they would have to build a house when they get there, right? Okay. Mm-hmm. I mean, that makes sense, because why would there fucking be a house? It's not like, oh, hey, honey, a new house went on the market. We should go look at it.
Right.
So
they packed their goods into a single wagon about 11 feet long and 4 feet wide. I'm going to readjust my microphone because I feel like it's getting kind of high.
It is. Why is it raising up? That's so weird.
Maybe I'm lowering myself.
I was joking.
Okay, great. So these wagons were bulging at the seams. Because they had to be packed, right? And despite the advice to pack light, many underestimated the journey and overloaded their wagons with furniture and stoves and keepsakes.
See, that's where they went wrong.
Yes.
Yeah, that was a bad move, because you needed to focus on the essentials. Food.
Clothing,
obviously.
Tools.
Medical care if you could afford it and or have it. I mean, I'm not sure Band-Aids were around back then, but, just whatever stuff like that.
Right.
Maybe some snake oil. No, I'm just kidding.
So the classic covered wagon was the vehicle of choice for this time.
Yep. I can picture it in my head right now.
Yeah, exactly. It needed to be capable of carrying about 2,000 pounds.
Sure, yeah. Makes sense. And so was it always just one ox per a wagon?
No.
They had multiple?
Yes.
Okay.
So a typical wagon was a simple wooden box on wheels with no suspension aside from the driver's seat.
Okay.
So everyone walked alongside the wagons to, one, avoid the weight and the added weight.
Correct.
And two, to avoid how jarring it would be inside the wagon.
Yeah, I can't imagine that was a smooth ride.
Yes.
Suspension wasn't much of a luxury back then.
No.
So, okay.
So immigrants overwhelmingly chose oxen to pull the wagons.
Sure.
So they were slow. 2 miles per hour on a good day.
Oh, dear. And 2,000 miles they had to go. 2 miles. So they had to go 1,000 hours?
Ugh.
That sounds awful.
Gross. Yeah.
Terrible.
But oxen were cheaper than mules. They were less temperamental than horses, and they could live off of prairie grass.
Glass.
That'd be weird.
That would be strange.
Typical teams were 4 to 6 oxen per wagon.
I guess I didn't realize it was that many.
That's so many.
Yeah, I mean, fuck.
But maybe the number also depended on how many family members were part of the wagon.
I suppose, yeah.
Yeah.
And also what they could afford, maybe?
Yeah, what they could afford. Yeah, exactly.
Honestly,
So immigrants often spent a few weeks camped near the Missouri River, breaking their oxen in. Basically training these usually like really docile creatures, yet stubborn, to wear yokes and respond to commands.
The yokes on them.
The yokes on them. Have you seen them?
I got them up. Thanks.
Some of the newbie travelers set out with untrained oxen and learned the really hard way
that had to be tough.
That oxen prefer to stand still or come back the way they came.
Fuck this, man. I'm going back there. Mm-hmm. I mean, I don't blame them. They're pretty simple creatures, so yeah, I get it.
But that's another plus. They are simple.
And that's part of the reason why they chose them. So
with no stores, once you left civilization, planning your pantry was a matter of life and death.
Lots of flour.
Yes.
Yeah.
Guidebooks, because there were some at this time.
Oh, there were?
There were some earlier travelers that would write books and send them back, and people would buy them and read them and take their advice.
When did Lewis and Clark go west? Was that earlier 1800s, right?
Holy crap, I don't know.
Because I feel like they would have already been out there prior to this. We're roughly talking about the 1840s. I feel like they were earlier 1800s. I am drawing a blank, though, on the years. So I'm curious to see what you come up with here. But I thought it was like 20 to 30 years prior to that. Give or take.
So their expedition was around 1804 through 1806.
I was thinking 1802. Damn.
Oh, you were close.
Yeah, I was
Great
very
job.
Close. Awesome. Cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
So pioneers had these guidebooks from earlier settlers.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
And these guidebooks recommended per adult roughly 150 pounds of flour.
Yep.
Pardon me. 20 pounds of cornmeal.
Okay.
50 pounds of bacon.
Seems like a little light on that. They should have went a little heavier on the bacon.
40 pounds of sugar. 10 pounds of coffee.
Damn.
15 pounds of dried fruit and 5 pounds of salt.
How did they dry the fruit back then?
Well, they had little dehydrators that they would plug into the outlets.
You know, at their local 7-Eleven. What the fuck?
That was not part of my research.
Oh, okay. I was just curious.
Okay, so a family of 4 might start out with over 1,000 pounds of food. Remember, the wagons tried not to exceed 2,000 pounds.
So, I mean, you're already halfway there.
With just food.
Which is an essential...
Not even full food. Ingredients.
Yeah, you still had to make the food.
You still have to make it.
But, I mean, obviously, that is a crucial fucking thing to bring with you because, I don't know, people got to eat. Oh,
by the way, I'm going to shout out my mom.
Hey, Mom.
And her mother, my grandma.
I say, Grandma.
Yep. I am making Bradley and his wife, Sarah, my grandmother's Sloppy Joe recipe tonight. Yeah. I'm kind of nervous because it's non-traditional.
Correct.
It's not made with any barbecue sauce.
Which is weird.
It's very strange. It's made with chicken gumbo soup, and it is amazing.
So my mom makes her Sloppy Joes mainly with ketchup as well, not barbecue sauce. So I don't remember how she does it. So this will be interesting.
Yeah, I'm excited to share it with you.
I'm a little nervous.
I understand, but we got you a lot of chips.
Excuse me. Let me finish. I'm a little nervous about the yellow mustard. I am not a fan of yellow mustard.
You won't be able to taste it.
Oh.
No, you won't. It's not.
I better not.
It's literally just for like the tanginess, but no, you won't taste the mustard.
I figured as much, but in my brain, the way my brain works, that's what's making me nervous.
Okay.
So, anyways, I look forward to trying it out, and Sarah doesn't know yet.
Nope.
It will be a surprise.
Okay, so these wagons were also crammed with camping gear. We've got tents, we've got bedding, we've got buckets, we've got cooking utensils, we've got iron pots and a Dutch oven, maybe some tin plates. We've got tools like axes and shovels and rope and spare wagon parts, not to mention personal items like earbuds and Bibles.
Earbuds?
I'm kidding. Musical instruments.
Did they...
Little recorders.
There is a little freaking bug flying around here, and I just really want to murder it. God damn. Did they have sleeping bags back then?
No.
I didn't think so. What was the just blanket? I mean, what they roll up in a blanket kind of thing?
Yeah.
Like a little piggy in a blanket?
Pretty much. Yeah.
I like those. Do you ever have those with the hot dogs and roll up in croissants?
I'm sure I have.
Wow, way to dismiss it.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you. I don't have that kind of memory.
I forgot who I was talking to. I'm paused.
Yeah.
Apologize.
So, space was so tight that even like a modest item had to justify its weight.
I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah.
When you got pretty much a capacity of 2,000 pounds, typically on a family of 4, like you said, there were bigger families than 4.
Mostly walking, but...
But I'm just talking about the food. Could be anywhere up to 1,000 pounds already. So half your fucking weight for this wagon, even with 4 to 6 oxen, is taken up.
Say wagon again.
Wagon. Why is that funny?
Because you said the A like I would say the A, not like a Wisconsinite. A wagon.
Wagon?
Yeah, I say wagon. I hear a lot of Wisconsinites say wagon.
I say wagon.
You do. That's why I asked you to repeat it, but then you said wagon.
I'm going to take my wagon to Oregon.
Another popular item that they carried were water barrels on the sides of the wagon.
Sure. I mean, you need water. Makes sense.
Some folks even tied a milk cow behind the wagon for fresh milk.
Tow along, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And somehow had chickens in little coops that they would bring for fresh eggs.
They should have tied those around the cow.
That might be a fun ride for them.
Hang on each side,
Yeah, for sure.
They'd probably peck the shit out of the sides of the cow.
So many of these immigrants armed themselves with these guidebooks, right?
Yeah.
Some useful, some very misleading.
See, that's the problem.
Mm-hmm.
Especially even back then. Look at how many false news and all that, whatever shit you want to call it today. They had that back then too.
Yeah.
Because these people wrote sensational things and people fucking believed it.
And that's a great way of putting it. Very sensational things.
Yes.
So there was one infamous example.
Okay.
It was from a man named Lansford Hastings, and he wrote the book Emigrant's Guide to Oregon and California in 1845.
Okay.
He recommended a shortcut south of the Great Salt Lake. In 1846, the Donner Party followed this advice.
Oh, dear.
Into a literal dead end.
Yep.
Hastings, the writer, had never actually traveled his shortcut before.
See, what a dick.
Yeah. And it turned out to be impassable. So the Donner Party, if the followers do not know, they were snowbound in Sierra Nevada, with many of their party perishing.
And then people eating them.
And to survive, they had to resort to some cannibalism.
Correct.
So, huge warning on these little shortcuts.
Yeah, maybe not, do that.
Yeah. So, immigrants quickly learned that there is safety in numbers. So, families banded together to form wagon trains.
So it's like, hey, we know the Smiths real good. Hey, Smiths, you want to go to Oregon?
Exactly.
See, I said it right.
These groups These groups consisted of relatives, neighbors, and folks from the same town. We don't really know you, but you're from our town.
Hey, we're in close proximity.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
So most wagon trains elected a captain.
Oh.
Occasionally by vote, but they, in essence, drafted rules for the journey. So
I mean, it makes sense because you got to follow some rules to make it there safely.
It was important. It was common to agree on a daily travel schedule, quiet hours at night, and dinner, how to handle breakfast, disputes.
All that shit, yeah.
Yeah, so
it makes sense.
Many of them actually wrote constitutions as well.
Wild. I didn't know that.
One company, travel train, forbade profanity and firearm misuse, obviously misuse, but
if it's used right, continue.
Another laid out a rotation for standing guard at night.
Sure.
Nearly all had rules about camping, where to graze the animals, and restrictions on gambling and drinking to keep order.
Oh, wow.
And penalties could be imposed for breaking rules, and provisions were also made to care for sick members or handle the property of anyone who had died.
Oh, okay.
So each wagon train was like a little miniature traveling community. Yeah. Democracy on wheels.
Yeah. And hooves.
And even with these rules, frictions did arise. But overall, these little improvised governments helped strangers cooperate in this weird, uncertain time.
And get through it to good old Oregon.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the trail stretched approximately 2,000 miles from the Missouri River to Oregon's Willamette Valley, which is right on the coast.
So you say the Missouri River, which point of the Missouri River?
Many of them jump off at St. Joseph, Missouri.
Oh, that's right. You did mention that.
That's okay.
That's right. That's right.
So wagon trains typically covered about 15 to 20 miles a day, taking about 4 to 6 months to complete the whole journey.
That's wild.
It's a long time.
No kidding.
And the route spanned prairies, deserts, mountain ranges.
Yep.
But each little section of the trail, there was a little landmark that they would look forward to seeing. Because that meant they were just that much closer. So I'll tell you a couple.
Okay.
So So we'll start with the Missouri River, the jumping off point.
Yeah.
It began at towns like Independence and St. Joe.
Yeah.
And they waited there till spring, crossing the Missouri via ferry and officially leaving the frontier.
So would they like gather all their stuff, get there like, we're a couple months early, let's wait until...
So they get there, then they gather all their provisions while they're there. That's when they're training their oxen.
Oh, I gotcha. Mm-hmm. Okay, that makes sense.
They're packing for 6 months. That can take a lot of additional time.
Especially back then. That makes sense. And then they're getting everything ready.
They need to acquire all the flour. And,
training their oxen, like you said, so on and so forth. And then when spring showed up, they would go, okay, I gotcha. Makes sense.
So, a common starting date was around April 20th through May 1st.
Oh, Hitler's birthday.
Which was what, May 1st?
April 20th.
Oh, 420, I knew that.
Yep.
Okay, so then we have the Kansas and Platte River Valley.
Okay.
So for the first few hundred miles, wagon trains followed river valleys.
Yeah.
The Kansas River and then the Platte River.
Okay.
And that is in Kansas, and the Platte River is in Nebraska.
Oh, it is? Mm-hmm. Oh, I knew that. Yeah, yeah, I knew that.
The Platte River Valley was famously flat, very broad.
Well, it's Nebraska.
And very monotonous.
Yeah. You've been from Nebraska before.
Yeah. One stretch was nicknamed the Long Green Tunnel because tall grasses bordered the trail for miles.
Okay, sure.
But the terrain was easy, but immigrants contended with swampy areas, swarms of gnats and mosquitoes because of how wet it is, and the stink of buffalo droppings because we're in the plains. There's buffalo everywhere.
And at this point, there still is buffalo. So was there an actual trail?
Yes.
There was. Okay.
Yes.
And this is from previous explorers, if you will?
Yes.
Okay.
They encountered Chimney Rock.
Chimney Rock.
It is in western Nebraska.
Yeah.
It is a rock spire that immigrants said looked like a church steeple rising from the prairie.
Oh, how cute is
this
that?
This is one of their milestones.
Sure, it's like, hey, look at folks, and kids.
Chimney Rock signaled that Fort Laramie in Wyoming was not far off.
Can you say chimney again?
Chimney?
Okay.
What?
Chimney?
Chimney?
Sounds like
chimney.
It sounds like Jiminy, like Jiminy Cricket.
I did say chimney, but yeah, Chimney Rock.
Chimney Cricket. So
Chimney Cricket.
That's so great.
Chimney Cricket.
So oh my God. People are going to listen to this and be like, I think they've gone mad.
Lord, jeez.
Chimney Cricket. All right, so 2 questions here.
Yeah.
My mom is from Michigan. She's called a Michigander. I'm from Wisconsin. We're called Wisconsinites. What are Nebraska people called?
Nebraskan.
That's literally it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you being a Nebraskan in your family, have you been to Chimney Rock?
Oh my.
That you can recall?
I want to say the answer is yes, because seeing pictures of Chimney Rock, I have a little bit of a recollection.
Like, that seems familiar.
But I don't know if it's because I was there or I've just seen an image before.
Fair enough. I get that. Just curious, being, obviously from there.
Yeah. Chimney Rock is north of I-80, which is the interstate, the only interstate.
Trust me, I've been on there a lot going out to Colorado.
Yeah, so it's north of that. Not too far off. Not too far off. But
and this is towards the west end of Nebraska.
Yes. Okay. So yes.
Because you get I-80 goes into Wyoming, and then it's I-70 what?
Oh, I don't know.
That goes towards Colorado.
6? Doesn't matter.
That might be right.
We're not going to Colorado.
I want to go to Colorado. Colorado.
So, Chimney Rock.
Hold, please. Shout out, Sarah's from Wyoming.
Oh, is she?
Yeah, she lived there like the first 6 years of her life.
Do you know what town?
Gillette.
Don't know.
I didn't ask if you did.
So, about a third of the way through their trip, about 500 miles in, they reach Fort Laramie in Wyoming.
Okay.
And
that's pretty much, I know I've heard of Fort Laramie. That's pretty much on the east coast of Wyoming.
Yes.
Right? Okay.
Yeah. So that's like their second landmark.
So Chimney Cricket is the first one, and then Fort Laramie would be the second one. Okay.
Now, Fort Laramie was, it used to be a fur trading post.
Sure.
But now was a major resupply point. So immigrants could buy supplies at gouged prices.
Well, why wouldn't they gouge them?
Yeah.
It's like, hey, there's nothing for literally miles. You want some flour? You're going to pay our prices.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, okay.
So they could also send letters home. They could, they could hear news from other travelers about what they might have ahead.
Hey, man, I ran into a fucking bear.
Exactly.
Like, steer clear of that.
Right.
So, was I just going to ask? Did they have the Pony Express at this time? Is that how they got the letters?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, that would make sense, but I don't know. I don't remember when that was established and so on. But I mean, I would think at this point they do.
So the Pony Express was around 1860 to 1861. So we may be a little bit sooner. This may be a little bit early to Pony Express, but
no, that's good to know.
So Fort Laramie also was called Camp Sacrifice because at this point
they sacrificed people to the gods.
Many wagons were so overloaded, people started dumping their possessions to lighten the load.
So it's kind of like a weird old Goodwill.
Yes.
Or an antique store. Like,
yes.
Hey, get your wares here.
So you would see furniture and trunks and cook stoves.
Because they finally realized.
Even pianos. People would bring pianos.
What the fuck is wrong with people? Seriously, why the fuck would you bring a piano?
They would also use Fort Laramie as a resting point. So
would they like camp out there for like a week or two or something?
Yeah,
just to
kind of couple of days,
rest up or whatever.
Yeah, and they would allow their oxen to go grazing, stuff like that.
Did they have collars so they could tell the oxen apart?
I think they had ear tags.
I mean, that's a common thing. They branded back then too, though.
Yeah, I don't know about the ear tags. That was just sarcasm.
I'm being serious about the branding. Okay.
Okay, so.
Do you want to know what's really tragic?
You're out of beer?
No, my next one's so far away.
Look at your ingenuity.
Look at me go.
So, rolling into central Wyoming, immigrants aimed to reach Independence Rock. It was a large granite outcrop by the Sweetwater River.
I've heard that.
They wanted to be there by Independence Day, July 4th.
Oh, sure.
And many did and celebrated. They would fire guns in the air, which we all know don't do. They would sing patriotic songs. They would
God bless. Oh, I'm sorry.
They would even paint or carve their names into this giant rock.
Oh, okay.
And the rock was given the nickname the Great Register of the Desert. That rock is still there. I don't know if the names are. I was just going to
ask. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's worn over time.
There's a historical marker, everything. Yeah.
Historical document.
So, beyond that lays the South Pass.
The South Pass, okay.
It is the gentle continental divide crossing the Rocky Mountains.
Why was it gentle?
I don't know.
Gentle continental divide.
So, unlike the steep, narrow passes farther north, the South Pass offered a more broad, gradual ascent. So, that one's gentle, okay?
Well, you could have just said that instead of...
Wagons could easily cross the Rockies here.
Right.
A lot of times, they wouldn't even know that they were at their highest point.
Oh, I bet.
Because the road was so gradual.
It was so just... Yeah, even.
Yeah.
So, so clearly this is in Wyoming, so they're north of Colorado, which I've driven through a lot. I've been to Wyoming. I haven't gone through the Rockies. I've driven up parallel to the Rockies into Wyoming, but I've never actually driven over the Rockies in Wyoming. I'm not sure if Sarah has or not, but yeah, I mean, there are some pretty crazy passes, obviously, in Colorado. So I don't know Wyoming.
Yeah, I don't like either.
That. So I wonder how hard and tumultuous this travel was. So
okay, so after the South Pass, the trail split.
Okay.
Now we're talking about Fort Hall, Idaho.
Fort Hall
in present-day Idaho. At the time, Idaho wasn't a thing.
No. So no potatoes yet.
So those bound for California veered south.
Right.
On the California Trail.
Makes sense, yeah.
While Oregon immigrants continued northwest.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
So Fort Hall in present-day Idaho, it was another formal trading post. And it was a welcome stop, but it offered far less supplies.
So I do remember people who will not be named, but her sister had a shirt and it had the outline of Idaho. I said, Idaho? No, Idaho.
Mm-hmm. So, I've heard that joke.
It's not a joke. It's a shirt. Such a great shirt, though. Anyways.
So,
yeah,
immigrants entering this part of the trail faced kind of a tough haul along the Snake River.
Okay.
The stretch was hot, it was dry, and it was arduous, and they called it the Great American Desert. Okay, so
all the way up in Idaho?
Mm-hmm.
I guess I didn't realize that.
So many journals along the trail recounted this portion of late summer as the most difficult, with oppressive heat by day and choking dust.
And I bet it's really cold at night if it's desert.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't realize they had that far north.
Mm-hmm.
I've never been to Idaho, or pre or post Idaho, whatever you want to call it. I've never been in that. I've never been to the Pacific Northwest, which is kind of depressing. I really want to go.
Yeah.
Just check it out. Not sure. Don't really want to go to Portland with everything going on there, but wouldn't mind going up to Washington State. But I didn't know that they had desertish area up there. That's weird. Where do they grow the potatoes?
So another landmark in Idaho was Fort Boise, and just one more box they can check. Okay, here's the next landmark.
So Boise was a place at this time?
It was a fort. Mm-hmm.
Oh,
it was a fort, like an army fort.
And that's the capital of Idaho, is it not?
I think so.
I believe so. I am terrible at capitals. I know Madison. Did you know Madison was named after James Madison? James Madison? Yeah.
I mean, I could have put two and two together.
I never actually knew that. I literally just learned this a week ago, and I've lived in the state for 46 fucking years. Yeah, I think it was James Madison. And the guy who created Madison, basically he did that to give it a little more clout, that it was named after a former president. I'm like, really? Is this true? I did not investigate.
So now we're crossing into the Oregon Territory.
Yes.
Pioneers encountered the Blue Mountains. It was a series of forested ranges that they had to climb and descend in September.
Oh.
So the Blues were physically one of the most challenging parts of the trek.
Okay.
It was steep. There were narrow trails all through pine forest.
Sure.
Wagons had to be locked wheel by wheel with chains for descents.
So it'd slow it down, so it wouldn't just go fucking.
And of course, oxen really strained on the ascents.
But they were a little bit on the descent.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But on the other side lay the last leg of this journey.
Okay.
So,
and how many? I'm sorry if you said this, if I missed it, but how many miles are we at on this trek so far?
I did not.
Okay. That's
but
right.
This is towards the very end. They are now in Oregon.
So they're probably at least 1,500 to 1,700 miles. Kind of.
Yes.
Range-ish. Okay.
So many immigrants paused at another landmark called the Whitman Mission.
Mission?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Near the base of the Blues to rest.
And this was prior to going up? Or this was at the other side?
This is the other side.
Gotcha. Okay.
This is towards the last part of the journey.
No, I get I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
Didn't know if you meant down the mountain. So,
Whitman Mission will come up in our second part.
Gotcha. Okay.
So, in the final stretch, immigrants had two choices.
Okay.
Raft down the Columbia River.
That sounds terrible.
Or take the overland Barlow Road around Mount Hood.
I've heard of Mount Hood, yeah.
Have you?
Oh, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
So the Columbia route was quicker, but more perilous.
Sure.
Pioneers would build log rafts to float wagons and livestock downstream.
That sounds fucking horrible.
Sounds awful.
Because your shit falls apart.
Your done.
Life falls apart.
Many immigrant boats wrecked.
Yep.
Loss of life was
high.
Yeah, it was high.
Very high.
Wow. The Barlow Road, by contrast, allowed wagons to continue overland through the Cascade Mountains south of Mount Hood.
Okay.
But it was rugged and took a toll.
Sure.
Whether by the raft or road, this was pretty much the last obstacle that they would overcome by October.
That they would have to face.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
The official end of the Oregon Trail was Oregon City, near present-day Portland.
Oh, okay. Is Oregon City still a thing?
I don't know. I didn't look that up.
That's okay. I mean...
Yes, it's the same. Yeah.
It still is?
It's still there.
Okay. I mean, that was... literally almost 200 years ago, so things changed.
It is like a suburb south of Portland.
Okay. So was Portland a thing at this time?
I think this whole area was just becoming like up and coming.
Well, right, because you know, I mean, they literally refer to it as... How did it get the name the Oregon Territory? I'm sorry.
That wasn't part of my research, Bradley.
All right, so we're coming up to something city. What city again?
Oregon City.
Oregon City,
which is like a current suburb of Portland.
Modern day Portland. Mm-hmm. Gotcha.
So immigrants were travel worn. They were nearly broken. They finally saw this green, rain-soaked land of Oregon that they all had been dreaming of.
And they found no disease.
Their journey's end was joyful but sobering because a lot of families
lost a lot of people.
They lost
pets.
Animals. They lost,
possessions. They were killed. They were robbed.
Yeah.
They got dysentery up in here.
And then with winter looming right ahead, they still had to build their houses.
That's the thing. They got there in
September,
October, right? Mm-hmm. All right, cool. Hey, man. Let's take a breather. No, dude. Winter's coming.
Yeah.
Fucking stark this shit. Winter's coming. Dire wolves are coming down from the north. We got to build this
White walkers are coming. We have
to build this house.
Yeah.
Well, that was a...
Juicy.
Bang, bang shrimp. Am I right? Holy balls. Wow.
He had bang, bang shrimp for lunch.
It was fucking delicious.
So... Still reaching Oregon was a huge accomplishment.
Well, sure. I mean, look at how far they had to go. Again, 2 miles per hour?
Mm-hmm.
That is
awful.
I can walk that fast.
Which is what they did. They walked.
Well,
but they many of them said, quote, "There is not a soul here, but has some peculiarity to remind us of the hard trip. A missing finger, a scar, a cough, but we are alive in Oregon."
So, all right, they were promised 640 acres. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
Did I get the number correct?
Mm-hmm.
Did they have these laid out?
I don't know what the situation is. I don't know if they took all 640 acres because even women were offered some acres.
Wow, that is progressive.
I know. So, well, I mean, it is Portland. I'm sorry. But
I mean, what next? We're going to let them vote?
What?
What the fuck? So, the reason for my question is It's not like they had someone at the border like, welcome.
This section right here is yours.
640 acres?
Yeah.
That is yours.
Yeah.
Welcome. Yours is right here. So it's like, I just wonder how they did that.
Oh, a new family? We have to walk over these 640 acres to get to your 640 acres.
Excuse me, we're just going to cut through here real quick. But you know what I mean, though?
Yeah.
Because it's like, how did they, I don't know, determine? Was it like they started at the back and, you come here, you go here, and then they start moving forward as they fill it up? And they're like, I'm sorry, we're all full here. It's like, what the fuck?
Go to Portland, will you?
I mean, fentanyl, am I right?
Fentanyl, Jesus. Okay, let's keep going.
Go to Portland.
So, life on the Oregon Trail was obviously very unpredictable.
Very tough, yes.
Yes, but they tried to have a semblance of normalcy and a pattern, okay?
I used to work with a guy who used the word semblance so fucking much.
Really?
Yeah, it was weird. Anyways.
So a typical day started before sunrise, around 4 or 5 a.m.
Damn.
The camp was roused by a bugle, a rifle shot, or someone yelling. One diarist wrote, quote, "We rise while their stars are sparkling."
Well, yeah, you're getting up fucking early.
Yeah. They need to get moving early to cover miles before the heat.
Correct.
Yes.
Yeah, especially in that Idaho desert.
So, breakfast was usually quick and cold.
Yeah.
Yesterday's coffee, hardtack, which is what the flour was used for, or potential leftovers, unless the family woke up extra early to fry some bacon.
Which a lot of times they probably didn't do because they were fucking dead-ass tired. So they had to get their sleep and be like, hey, man, cold breakfast.
So by 7 a.m., wagons were rolling.
Wagons?
They would trudge along for maybe 5 hours and then noon or nooning.
Take a break.
Basically taking a break around the noon hour.
Sure, makes sense.
So at this time, they gave the animals water, a little rest, and folks ate a cold lunch, hardtack biscuits with bread and cheese or perhaps beans.
What is hardtack?
It's almost like really stale crackers.
Really? Because I've heard that before. The thing that comes to me the most is, I believe they say it at some point in Seabiscuit, and I had never really understood exactly what hardtack was.
Yeah, it's basically just a hard biscuit. It's literally flour, water, maybe a little bit of salt.
Gotcha.
Yeah, there's not much to it.
Unless you're Kate and Nathan, a lot of salt.
A lot of salt. So the nooning hour.
Yeah.
One traveler wrote, quote, "Nooning is for the oxen's benefit, not ours."
Sure. Give them a break, right? Because, I mean, like you said, they've already been going for 5+ hours at this time.
So after an hour or two, the train would move on.
Okay.
Come late afternoon, 4 or 5 o'clock, they looked for a suitable camping spot.
Sure.
So ideally near water, grass, and fuel, which was wood or buffalo chips.
Poop.
Dung.
Poop. There it is.
Crap.
Poop. Oh, crap.
Shit.
Excrement.
Yeah.
Trying to come up with other words.
Yeah, I got nothing else.
Poop.
It's poop.
Poop. There it is.
So they formed a wagon circle or a line in the night and unyoked the stock, letting them graze under their watch.
I'm a big fan of unyoking.
If you think pioneers would sit around the campfire singing and all smiles, no, they were busy, so busy.
Yep.
Chores began immediately after stopping.
Well, they had to because, I mean, you literally have limited fucking time, especially when it's getting a little bit later in the year. You get a little bit less. I mean, September, October, you still get a decent amount of light, obviously, but you got limited fucking time to do shit.
Men tended to the animals. They would unhitch the oxen, leading them to water and grass. They would milk the cows if there were any.
Right.
They would set up guards to ensure the herd wouldn't stray overnight or even get stolen overnight.
Yep.
Women would set up camp. They would fetch water. They would gather whatever fuel could potentially be available.
Yep.
They would get these fires started. They would start cooking supper. So basically just endless chores.
Yeah.
So on the treeless plains, firewood was obviously scarce. So this meant they would go hunting for dried buffalo dung.
Well, it's a good fuel source.
It is buffalo chips. Yeah. So gathering chips was usually assigned to children. One woman described, quote, various chip gatherers may be seen, bag in hand, intent on getting enough to cook the evening meal.
Right.
A scene that would be amusing if it were not a dire necessity which drives them to it.
Yeah, no, I get that.
Another pioneer noted with a little bit of humor, saying that many women who once wore gloves to tea parties were now picking up buffalo dung with bare hands.
That's funny.
So trail cooking was rustic. It was repetitive. It was just an awful experience, to say the least.
Well, they had the bare minimum. They literally had to just we're not going to put out the fine china tonight, folks.
Right. In the mornings, if time and fuel allowed, they might do a quick hot breakfast with cornmeal mush or coffee. Mostly it was cold.
Sure.
During the evening meal, women would mix up dough for bread or biscuits, fry bacon, salt pork, and boil beans or rice.
Yeah. Red beans and rice didn't miss her.
What?
Baby got back.
Oh. Bacon grease was like liquid gold. It was used to fry cakes or gravy on bread.
I love gravy.
If the camp had fresh meat from bison or deer or antelope, if someone was a good shot, they treated that as a luxury.
Yep.
So immigrants did find wild game to be tough or gamey. One group had the chance of tasting this long-wished buffalo meat, but admitted, quote, we do not relish it as well as we had expected. It is very much like beef.
Well, I mean, that's more or less what it was, basically.
On special days, they might have some dried fruit pies, or they would had this bread fried in bacon fat as a treat, basically.
So if there's dried fruit pies, is there wet fruit pies?
Yeah, that'd be like a cherry pie or a peach pie. Blueberry.
Strawberry.
Exactly. So, after supper, there were still tasks to be done, cleaning up the dishes.
They had to clean up everything. They had to secure the camp. Because a lot of times, and I believe you briefly mentioned this, especially because they were in these groups, these little communities, if you will, on wheels, they would create a circle and they would camp in the middle because that circle almost created a perimeter, which helped secure them. But they also had people watching out.
Yep.
All right, you take watch.
Yep.
From blah, blah, blah. So, yeah.
After supper, they would also kind of tend to any repairs that might be needed.
Sure.
Wagons constantly needed attention, whether it was a loose iron tire, a cracked wheel, a worn yoke.
Yep.
Men might spend twilight hours under the wagon, tightening bolts or greasing axles.
Just keeping it up to running condition, yeah.
Women use the evening to mend clothes, do some washing. Children, if they had any energy, might play a little bit.
Yeah.
But on many nights after such grueling conditions, pioneers simply collapsed.
Well, because they're fucking exhausted. This is, even though it sounds like, oh, this is fun. No. This was fucking exhausting work. Because again, like you said, most people were walking next to their fucking wagon because they had so much shit in it. Even when they dropped it off at, what was the fort?
Fort Laramie.
There.
Camp Sacrifice.
When they dropped it off there, the unnecessary shit that they realized we shouldn't have brought this with. We can build a new one in the promised land or whatever. But they're fucking tired, man.
They're tired.
I can't imagine doing that.
So,
I don't like walking to my mailbox.
So most did not sleep in their wagons.
Right.
Usually they save that if the weather was bad, but wagons were already cramped and packed with supplies. Only small children or the very ill might be inside sleeping.
That makes sense. It's not like you're going to unpack your fucking wagon every night.
No.
Because how much wasted time is that?
Yeah.
So you don't have a lot of room. So unless you were desperately in need of it, like you said, a sick person or children because they're smaller, sure, I get that. But no, not the adults, obviously. So...
one pioneer child recounted saying that they were allowed to sleep under the wagon and it felt cozy and safe.
I'm sure it did more than just out in the open because you had literally a roof over your head for the most part.
Right.
Just didn't have walls.
Other diarists would note like the discomfort of bugs and snakes and lumpy grounds and right. But exhaustion was upon everybody.
Sure.
Someone always had to be on night watch.
Yep.
Guards took shifts to keep an eye on the livestock and alert the camp of any trouble if there was like a wandering oxen or wolves or maybe a prairie fire.
Or a villain.
Potentially.
Yep.
But there was also a little romance too. There were a couple.
Oh, snap.
There were a couple people who found each other. Yeah, they found each other.
How many kids were born on this trek?
Well, in the next part, we do have one child that is born on the Oregon Trail in my story.
Okay, so how many more than the one?
Bradley, I did not include that in my research.
I know.
So the sheer boredom of walking 2,000 miles cannot be overstated.
I would walk.
Some would read as they walked if they had the books or if they could trade with other people who might have books.
Yeah, I'm sure trading went on a lot.
Others kept diaries. Children made toys out of whatever was handy.
Yep.
Stick horses and rag dolls and rolling hoops, you know. Mm-hmm. Singing was really big. Storytelling by the elders.
Nice.
They would try to crack jokes and pull little pranks and try to stay cheerful.
Stay cheerful. All right.
We are now halfway through.
Is this where we stop?
No.
Oh. Is this a fucking 3-parter? We're only halfway through this episode?
Yeah.
What the fuck? I need more beer. Are you serious?
Yes, I'm serious.
You said this was a 2-parter.
I wasn't expecting all the commentary, but I love the commentary. We could turn this into a 3-parter if you wanted to.
You might have to.
The Oregon Trail is 2,000 miles long. How can I fit this in a single episode?
Shut the fuck up and get to the facts. Oh my God, you're only halfway through this episode? And this is the first part of part whatever? I say whatever because it clearly could be 3 parts. I want to cry and I don't cry. I haven't cried since I was like a kid. I need more beer.
Let's take a little break.
We'll be right back. Shout out to Adam Ray.
We're back.
Oh, yeah.
And he's got food in his mouth.
Reese's in the wrap.
And we also turned on a light because we realized it was getting dark in here. So, okay.
Wow. Wait to wait.
We're going to go into now the invisible killers.
Dysentery.
Yes. So the Oregon Trail earned a reputation as a camp fever nightmare.
Camp fever nightmare, okay.
So it was disease, not Native American attacks, wild animals, each
Nothing
other.
of that. It was just literally
disease.
Okay.
The worst of all was cholera.
Really?
It was a waterborne illness.
Isn't there a movie and or book called Love in the Time of Cholera?
Perhaps.
I believe there is.
Cholera would strike really quickly. One description said it could attack a healthy man after breakfast and have him in his grave by nightfall.
What was cholera? Like, not what was. What is cholera? Like, what is it? What is it?
So it's water. It's from water, like bad water.
Okay.
It caused vomiting, diarrhea, and severe dehydration.
That sounds fucking terrible.
Mm-hmm. And during the epidemic years...
So are you telling me I had cholera last week? Sorry. Anyways. I joke.
During the epidemic years, which were late 1840s into the early 1850s,
okay,
cholera killed thousands on the trail.
Oh, I bet.
One historian estimates about 4% of all Oregon Trail immigrants who died en route.
Died of cholera.
Who died of cholera.
So do they have a rough number of how many people went on this journey?
No.
Cool.
Sorry, I think I said that wrong.
Rewind.
4,000 of all deaths. No. Why do I keep saying 1,000? 4%. Kate. 4%. 4% of all Oregon Trail immigrants died en route.
Okay.
Okay, period.
No 4,000. 4%.
4%. 9 out of the 10 deaths were from cholera. Wow.
Okay. So of 4%, there was 1,000. I mean, that's not bad. Right? I mean...
Poor sanitation was the root cause. Wagon camps took water from rivers that were also used as open sewers.
Well, I mean...
How could you not? It's rough out there.
People got to piss, right?
The Platte River, in particular, was described as a very muddy stream. Basically, a pint of mud would come out of one pail of water.
Oh, gross.
And pioneers would try to settle the water with different things, but it was still always filthy. They tried to,
Did they know
clean it, but...
Did they know back in those times that you boil water to, sterilize it and all that?
I don't think so.
Okay. Or at least maybe they didn't. I don't know. Either way.
Dysentery.
Yeah. Which is the common death
on the game.
The game, yeah.
Severe diarrhea, often from bad water or spoiled food.
Do you think they went diarrhea? Cha-cha-cha. Do you remember that?
So...
No, all right.
It was so common on the trail that it became the popular game phrase. You have died of dysentery.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I can't tell you how many times I died of dysentery in that game.
Yeah.
It was a very, very common outcome.
We should look into the card game.
I kind of want to try and find an old emulator that has that game too, that we could fucking play it.
Yeah.
I might have to look into that.
Xavier, I think, would like it.
He might. He'll probably get frustrated. He doesn't want to die of dysentery. Am I right?
He does. Okay. I mean... So, there was also typhoid fever.
Typhoid. I've heard of that, yeah.
Smallpox.
Oh, at least it wasn't big pox.
Measles.
Oh, fucking measles.
And scurvy.
Pirates were a part of a problem?
Do you know what scurvy is?
Shit.
It's a certain vitamin deficiency.
Yeah, isn't it like vitamin D, C?
Vitamin C.
Okay.
Vitamin C deficiency.
Right.
So medical knowledge was primitive at best. Treatments range from bleeding to dosing with opium to mercury compounds.
Sounds terrible.
Yeah.
They wouldn't do that today.
Cholera victims were frequently just buried on the trail almost where they fell, as the wagon train just had to move on.
Well, they couldn't linger.
Yeah. One immigrant in 1850 wrote, "No grave markers, no prayers. We had to leave them by the wayside."
That's crazy. Could you imagine having, well, there goes Pops.
So the cumulative toll, one estimate often cited is 20 to 30,000 trail deaths in the overland migration years.
Wow.
Earning the trail the moniker, quote, the nation's longest graveyard, with an average of 10 graves per mile.
I mean, like you said, they had to bury them where they pretty much died.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, you can't really, like, dispute that. That's fucking crazy. I mean, it makes sense, though. Look at the time frame. Look at the medicine. Look at the... I don't want to say...
The hygiene.
The hygiene, the situation, whatever you want to fucking all come up with. But it wasn't great.
No. So, dysentery and other related diarrhea illnesses became some trail humor, which we know now.
Well, yeah.
Yes. Sufferers had to like dash into the bushes repeatedly while they're walking. It was mortifying. It was miserable. There was dehydration and electrolyte loss. Of course, they didn't know that.
At the time,
yeah. Some tried quote unquote cures like drinking blackberry tea or chewing on burnt bread crusts. Ugh. Some swore by like a hefty dose of opium to slow like gut spasms. None of it obviously cured the disease.
No.
If someone survived, it was mainly by luck and what little care they could get.
Sure. No, that makes sense.
So, if disease spared you, the Oregon Trail still offered many a way to die, much like 50 or A Million Ways to Die in the West by Seth MacFarlane.
Such a great movie.
Such great movie.
Neil Patrick Harris, Charlize Theron,
Amanda Seyfried.
I love her.
Mm-hmm.
She's quite fetching. Also, she is. She's very pretty girl.
Pretty.
I don't like her first name, but whatever. We'll look past it. And also,
Liam Neeson.
Thank you. Jesus Christ.
So great. Okay. Firearm accidents.
Oh, geez.
They were unfortunately kind of frequent.
Really?
Mm-hmm. One immigrant said that there were probably more bullets in people than in game.
Oh, how did they shoot so many people?
So wagons jostling over like rough terrain caused loaded guns to bounce or fall, sometimes discharging. One of the earliest trail fatalities was a man ironically named John Shotwell.
Are you fucking kidding me?
He died in 1841. He reached for a rifle that was muzzle up in a wagon, caught the trigger, and blasted himself in the chest.
Oh, my God.
Guns would also go off during cleaning or when children foolishly played with them. In 1850, an immigrant's pistol went off in his pocket, shattering his jaw and killing him.
Oh, shit.
Another man accidentally shot himself through the side while hunting and bled like a hog, it was said.
Shot him through the side?
Mm-hmm, like his side somehow.
Oh, gotcha. Bled like a hog.
And because nearly everyone carried firearms for fear of Native Americans at the time or the desire to hunt game, few had experience and they would shoot themselves on accident.
What is your stance on calling them Native American as opposed to American Indian?
My whole story, I write Indian.
Yeah.
Because that is what they were referred to as then. So, but as I'm saying it, I want to say Native American.
Which is fine.
That is a me thing.
That's
not
a you thing.
Yeah.
So like me growing up, I am part American Indian. And I do say American Indian because that's what I grew up saying. I don't say it derogatory. I don't say anything. I am literally part American Indian. I have a hard time calling them Native American. I try to do that when I guess certain
context,
crowd, whatever you want to call it.
Oh, okay.
Like, I don't take offense to it. And I am minimal. So it's not like I'm like, oh, well, I'm not offended. Not that at all. I am not I am very, very minimal percent of a Native American. But it just, I don't know, like the whole like Washington Redskins debacle, and now they're the Commanders because of that. I feel like they're just taking away from them more than they're actually helping them.
Yeah.
So
I get that.
Either way, I was just curious. And then again, to each their own. Yeah, everyone has their own opinion on it, and I'm not trying to be a political thing with what I'm saying currently. It's just that I grew up calling them American Indians, and that's what I am. Very minimal. But anyways.
So, if it wasn't gunshots and it wasn't disease, then it was wagons.
They ran over people?
Yes.
Are you fucking serious?
Yes.
They literally move 2 miles per hour.
I know. They said, quote, a wagon wheel never stopped for a child.
Well,
so
kids playing around the wagon.
Yes. Yeah. Children often fell from wagons or slipped under wheels while climbing on moving wagons, which they did a lot. They would get in and out of moving wagons, so it just never stopped, right? The wagon train never stopped.
Why would it?
And adults, too, would stumble and fall over and get run over.
Oh, my God.
A pioneer named Edward Lennox wrote, pardon me?
That's all right.
Wrote, quote, a little boy fell over the front the front end of the wagon. The great wheels rolled over the child's head, crushing it to pieces, end quote.
Oh my God. That's got to be fucking depressing.
Yes. Obviously, these accidents were devastating.
Sure.
Others were crushed between wagons during hitching or had limbs mangled if wagons tipped over.
Oh, boy.
So getting off or on a wagon was
treacherous.
Was a common source of injury.
Damn, yeah.
A woman's skirt would get caught in a wagon's lever as she would dismount, pulling her under the wheel and killing her instantly.
Oh my God.
And then, of course, for every fatality, there were more broken bones and dislocations. And
I'm sure, there's a death here, broken arm here, broken leg there.
Yeah.
Whatever, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I can only imagine. I guess it makes sense.
And this situation, a wagon-related injury or death, comes up in our next part as well.
Okay, fair enough.
Because it happened. It happened a lot.
No, I get it. I didn't not think people died that way, but I guess it's...
It'd be like car accidents. It happens.
I don't like car accidents.
So if disease didn't kill you...
The
wagons didn't kill you. The accidental gunshots didn't kill you.
The wildlife did.
Animals.
Yep. Look at me go. It's like I know what I'm talking about.
Cattle or oxen could be spooked by thunder.
Oh, sure.
Or buffalo, or a sudden loud sneeze even.
Or a fucking branch breaking.
An accidental gunshot. Dozens of 2,000-pound animals could start running. Humans in trouble.
Stampede almost.
People could get kicked by mules, bitten by horses, gored by unruly oxen.
Oh, boy.
Yoking and unyoking oxen was usually calm work.
Sure.
But a frustrated ox might swing his horns and catch someone. Additionally, drowning of livestock or riders during river fords was common.
Fjord.
If an ox team lost footing in deep water, a wagon could flip, pinning the driver or passengers underwater.
Yep.
So then we have water-related deaths.
Oh, my God. I shouldn't say they. I've always heard that drowning, once you get past the, initial shit of it, it's rather peaceful. It's like, who the fuck ever told you that?
Somebody who didn't
drown?
Yeah. So,
all right.
The Kansas, the Platte, the North Platte, the Snake, the Green River, the Columbia River, countless rivers had to be crossed.
Yeah.
Obviously, we don't have bridges. We don't have reliable ferries.
No.
Fording rivers was a gamble, and it cost many a life.
I bet.
So, if the current was quick or the water were above the oxen's back, disaster obviously can happen. So
sure. No, I get that.
In 1 year, 1850, 37 people drowned trying to cross a single river.
Oh my God.
The Green River in Wyoming.
Green River. Okay. Wow. How many? 37?
37 in 1 year.
Damn.
Now, another toll. Maybe not death, but another serious situation that can happen on the trail.
Yeah.
We've got environmental hazards.
Tornadoes.
We've got tornadoes. We've got lightning strikes. We've got hailstorms. We've got desert heat and dust. We've got prairie fires. We've got snowstorms. We've got frostbite. We've got these accidental explosions. Maybe there was black powder in a keg and it went off and whatever. There were all of these things. And then you've got the mental strain.
I almost feel like you should have listed off what couldn't have.
That would have been a shorter episode.
Might have been.
But you had nervous breakdowns.
Sure, no,
you had suicides. If a family member was lost, someone else could easily take their life over the grief.
Yeah.
There was just so many awful things on this trail.
It was tumultuous.
Perfect word.
Yeah.
Then we've got wagon breakdowns. Mechanical. You had to bring spare parts, axles,
which
wagon
you only
tongues.
had so much room for.
Yes, bolts, tire irons. I'm not even going to get into that detail.
Please don't.
But then you've got these river crossings, okay? They were among most of the harrowing parts of their journey.
Okay.
Even seasoned pioneers would dread crossing like the Platte River and the Snake River and the Columbia River.
Yep.
So there were a couple ways to cross. One was fording, and I've mentioned that a couple times.
Yep.
Driving the wagons through the river at shallow fords.
Yep.
This required scouting.
Of course, because they had to scout the shallow parts that they could cross, of course. Yep.
Men would ride in to test the depth and the current. All adults who could swim stood by to assist.
Sure.
Wagons were caulked with tar or pitch to be watertight as possible.
Yeah.
Goods were piled high in case of minor flooding.
So they wouldn't get wet. Yep.
Could
you imagine their whole fucking stock of flour getting wet? I mean, that would ruin it. Am I wrong? And then you are fucked. So yeah, you obviously have to put it up high or do what you can to keep it fucking dry, because you could literally, and look at what they invested in this and able to do this journey, and all of a sudden we're out of food and we're just crossing said river.
Yeah.
Holy fuck, we're screwed, because they would literally all die.
Even then, there could be a midstream panic, either from the oxen panicking,
or the driver,
the wagon tipping.
No,
Hundreds of recorded deaths were from drownings, often multiple family members at once.
That's sad. Could you imagine, like, well, there goes dad and mom and sister.
Yep.
Shit, what do we do now?
Yeah.
Especially if, like, the adults died and the kids were, like, left. They're like, what?
Hold on to that statement for the next time.
Oh, shit.
So then there were ferries.
Like magical creatures?
No, Ferries. By the late 1840s, entrepreneurs would set up ferries at crossings.
Okay.
So they would be like large rafts or wooden flatboats that would carry wagons across for a fee.
Yeah. Well, of course.
Ferry operators might charge $5 to $16 a wagon,
which was probably pretty pricey at that time.
And with a fortune, considering a single ox could cost $25,
which was like their life savings. Yeah.
One famous ferry on the Green River reportedly took in $65,000 in one season.
Holy balls! That's fucking entrepreneurship to the next level.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Still, many paid.
Well, why wouldn't you? It's like potential death, I should say.
Because if they're walking across, they see all these deaths. Okay, we'll get on the ferry.
Yeah, so potential death or, hey man, we got you.
Yes.
Just need to pay up. $5, little man, put that shit in my hand. Anyways.
Yes.
I don't think that was the right
Okay,
number.
now.
Yeah.
Native Americans. Myth versus reality here. Okay. So, many immigrants started their journey in fear of Indian attacks. And I'm going to say Indian because that's how they were referred to. Yes.
It's perfectly fine.
So they were in fear of Indian attacks, and it was fueled by these dime novels that were created and these guidebooks that were created.
That painted them in a very bad light.
Yes. So in reality, during the peak trail years of the 1840s through the 1860s, most encounters with Native peoples were peaceful, they were friendly, and they were kind of businesslike.
Well, they traded and shit because, like, hey, you look cold, I trade you fur.
Statistically, an immigrant would die of accident or disease over a hostile Indian.
Yep. No, for sure.
Yes. So that said, there was still some prejudice. So
of course, there always is going to be. That will never go away.
So as I said before, they would form these circles at night with their wagons, and that was part of their defense strategy.
Protection, yeah. Yeah.
So typically the first tribes that immigrants were met with were the Oto, or Omaha in Nebraska, and then the Sioux, Cheyenne, and Arapaho on the plains. So these nations were generally curious and welcoming, seeing wagon trains as an opportunity to trade.
Well, yeah, because they're bringing new shit. Like, hey, man, I got this fur. I'm looking for that piano.
Yeah. So one pioneer in 1852 said, quote, "We met many bands of Indians. They were on most friendly terms. The main object of their visits was to trade dressed buffalo robes and moccasins for bread or coffee," end quote.
Sure. Yeah, no, I mean, at that time frame, they were painted in a very bad light. Like, they were savages and so on. And don't get me wrong, there were some instances, of course, not great.
Stay tuned for part 2.
Yeah. However, there was a lot of them that were curious, inviting people. I mean,
just people.
They're just natives. Like, hey, man, I like the cut of your jib and your coffee. I got this fur.
I got these shoes that I made.
They
got tassels on it.
Hand fucking sewn.
Yeah.
You're not going to find this quality anywhere else.
So, yes, Native people offered life-saving goods. They had fresh buffalo meat. They had fish. They had berries. Pardon me. They had moccasins and buckskins. So in exchange, they wanted things like bread, flour, sugar, cloth, knives, some firearms, maybe a little ammunition.
There it is.
Children on both sides were super fascinated with each other.
Well, because they didn't know.
Yeah, there were many accounts of pioneer kids playing with Indian kids in camp, using sign language to talk to each other.
Which is wild.
Yeah,
like,
hey, I want another drink.
It's like, hey, can I have a... Oh, you're thirsty?
Yeah. But I want like a kind of a drink.
6.8, all right.
So Native Americans were also really crucial allies. Yeah. So they served as guides across difficult terrain, showed immigrants fords across the rivers, recommended good campsites.
They knew the territory better than
anybody.
Literally most. Even especially those fucking shysters that said, take the pass.
Right.
So they lived that land. They fucking knew what the fuck they were doing. And again, a lot of them were inviting. Like, the whole stereotype that they were savages and all that. Again, they had differences with us and we had differences with them, of course. Understandable. We as some people say today, took all their land. We pushed them out of certain territories, but a lot of them were just curious and wanted to be like, hey, man.
Yeah, I like what you got there. You wanna
trade?
Yeah, like, I'm interested in it.
I like trading.
Yeah, looks like you made something. I'm interested. I like supporting other artists.
I like to support the local artist. But that's what it was, and it's really sad that, like, if you look back on history, how that is skewed,
how the prejudice just overwhelmed people,
because it's like they were painted as savages, and so that's how they were written in history. So. Yeah,
some wagon trains hired native scouts to hunt game for them.
Yeah.
The Plains tribes' hunting skills obviously were far outweighed.
Superior, yep.
Exactly.
Yep.
So, despite overall peaceful interactions, of course, there were some like cultural misunderstandings.
Of course, there's going to be.
One issue was grazing lands.
Oh,
thousands of immigrant cattle grazing the prairie could deplete grass that tribes depended on for their own horses and buffalo herds and
bison and all that. Yeah,
exactly.
Yep.
So, as the trickle of wagons became more of a flood of wagons in the 1850s, some tribes grew a little bit more resentful.
Which I totally understand, because
100%.
These people are like, wait a minute. We were trying to be nice. Now they're all taking our fucking shit. My animals need this grass, and you're eating it all. No, I could see why they'd be like, what the fuck, white man?
So in 1851, the Fort Laramie Treaty gathered many Plains tribes to establish some order.
Oh, okay.
The U.S. government promised annual compensation to tribes for the disruption caused by the trail.
Really?
And in turn, the tribes would agree to let the travelers pass
through.
Yeah.
Okay.
Untouched.
Sure.
So it mostly held for a decade.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's surprising.
It was not perfect, but
nothing ever is.
Theft of livestock was probably the most common complaint, though it did go both ways.
Of course.
Yes.
Yeah. It's not going to be one-sided. No.
So by the late 1850s and 60s, as tens of thousands more settlers poured in and as U.S. forts sprang up, the dynamic changed.
It shifted for sure.
Conflicts arose, especially north of the Platte and in the Oregon Territory.
Okay.
For the typical family in 1843 through 1855, Indians were more often helpers, traders, or curious onlookers than enemies.
Right.
But the presence of immigrants also brought disease to native populations.
They weren't familiar with, or it was new to them, and it obviously that's one of the. I know a lot of people understand this. I'm sure there's some people that don't. One of the biggest killers of Native Americans is the Western
diseases.
Not Western. The white man disease, basically.
Yeah.
Because
they brought cholera, measles, the smallpox, and it devastated many tribes.
Because that was all new to this country with those people coming over. So they had no immune system to it. And it's really tragic that that's what killed it. It's like, we didn't go and slaughter all these people. A lot of them, I'm not saying we didn't. But a lot
in
of
this
them,
situation,
a lot of them died from just disease that they weren't used to, and it's really kind of sad.
So the interaction became kind of double-edged. While pioneers often survived in part thanks to Native American assistance, their journey also had this wave of disease and displacement for the people who had helped them.
Yeah, which wasn't intentional.
And immigrants greatly feared being killed by these Native Americans, while in truth, more Native Americans died from immigrant-born diseases rather than vice versa.
Like I just said, yes.
Yes.
Correct.
So that is the overall general rundown of life on the Oregon Trail. And part 2, we are going to talk about the Sager family.
The Sager? Okay.
And their life on the Oregon Trail. And a lot of what I said today, unfortunately, happened to them.
Oh, boy. Pretty interesting story of the Sager family is what we're getting into.
Oh, yeah.
All right. I look forward to that. So, I enjoyed the background of the Oregon Trail. It's something, again, I don't want to say I grew up with, I grew up with the game.
We grew up with the game. Yeah.
Fantastic fucking game. Let's try and bring that up in part 2 a little bit more.
Okay.
Because
I can do that.
We grew up on that. We're old, so.
Yes.
What do you think of your pills?
I like it. I had 3.
Good. I'm glad.
Which I don't typically have.
Well, also.
Sometimes I don't finish a single one, but.
No, but also they are 8 ounces, so a little bit easier.
They're delicious. I liked them.
Cheers, Larry, if you made it this far, if you even listened. Appreciate you, and keep up the good work with bringing delicious beer.
And cheers to your dad.
Yeah, cheers to my dad. 1 year gone. It's been a little tough for me this week, thinking on it, but I miss you, Dad, and this celebration's for you. So, cheers.
Cheers.
Well, I suppose. All right, buffoons, that's it for today's episode.
Buckle up because we've got another historical adventure waiting for you next time. Feeling hungry for more buffoonery? Or maybe you have a burning question or a wild historical theory for us to explore?
Hit us up on social media. We're History Buffoons Podcast on YouTube, X, Instagram, and Facebook. You can also email us at historybuffoonspodcast@gmail.com. We are Bradley and Kate. Music by Corey Akers.
Follow us wherever you get your podcasts and turn those notifications on to stay in the loop.
Until next time, stay curious and don't forget to rate and review us.
Remember, the buffoonery never stops.